Well, how are you? I had just some interesting experiences this week that I thought I'd share. I don't even know why. I'm just gonna share them. It's been 6 weeks since I've moved to LA, and since especially since I've been releasing new music, I've been second guessing myself a lot. I mean a lot. If you follow some of my content, you will see it gets fucking second guessy. It gets uncertain. It just gets, what the fuck? Probably out of fear, probably out of uncertainty, probably out of I want things to happen overnight, and God bless America, that is not what happens in the real world, right? Ever. I know this, but things moved really fast for a minute, and I thought, well, shit, we're on our way. We're gonna make it. Oh my God. We're gonna be at the Hollywood Bowl this time next month, baby. But yeah, I realized that's not a real thing. And so this week was a very grounding week for me. I called an old friend who I met at Full Sail when I went to school there a couple years ago, and he's doing really well right now. He's a recording engineer and a mix engineer, I guess. But I called him, and I woke up that morning almost numb in my head, thinking I gotta make a change. Something has to happen. I have to make a decisive change in the way that I view myself. Like, something has to happen. So I've been putting off calling him because he told me to give him a call. He tried to call me. I didn't call him back. I'm fucking scared. So I called him, and he answered, and we ended up talking for a good little bit, like, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. And when he picked up the phone, he said something that really struck me off guard. He's like, I said, how have you been? And he said, excellent. And I believed him, because in his voice, he believed himself when he said excellent. And I'm not used to hearing that in my head. How are you today? Excellent is not what has been passing through the filter of my brain. But hearing him say that was like a holy shit. Like, new life. Like, oh shit, there's still hope. Not only is there still hope, there's plenty of hope. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of love. There's plenty of fucking go get that shit. So he gave me not a pep talk, just an honest talk. He asked me some real questions. What are you looking for? What do you want? How have you been thinking about yourself? Told me that he was in a funk, like, a little bit ago, a month or two ago. That really helped to know that there's others out here who get in funks. So, just so you know, there's others out here getting in funks. And, alright, let's take a quick intermission. I'll show you something real quick. We're out here walking around Venice on our way to the boardwalk. First of all, how you doing? But, we're realizing Venice is nice. Venice is nice as shit. Goals, I want to live here. The vibe, you can feel it. California is a beautiful place. I don't think I'll live here forever, but for now, it's dope as shit. Venice, we've come to find out, is a different world. I mean, the boardwalk at least. The area, super nice. Okay, that was kind of cool. But since I've been releasing music, it's not getting much action lately. So I told my friend this, and he said, so? That was good to hear too. I'm like, you're right. I was about to pull the plug on the whole operation. I was about to just, I was second guessing myself. I think I don't have what it takes. And I had to he just asked me some questions. That day I thought about it a lot, obviously. I was like really inspired. I wrote a song that really made me happy. And the next day I woke up, yesterday would have been, And I just went to a studio, stood outside. I saw a guy walk up to the gate because there's no doors to get in the damn studio. It's gated off. And I'm just like, I just need fucking people. I just need to do something. So I went, I stood, and I saw a guy, and he looked like he kind of worked there. So I ran up to him. I'm like, yo, you work here? And I don't even know what I said, honestly. I was so scared and so fucking in my head that I just rambled probably. And he was cool though. He's like, yeah, dude, like whatever, whatever, I don't know what you're looking for, but he explained like, we just lost an intern. You trying to intern? Like, he explained what the intern does, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I left there really in a weird place, just in a weird head space. Then after that, we went to BMI, like a big songwriting place. And I went up there and introduced myself to the person at the desk. Obviously, you can't just fucking go in there, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I just fucking did it. I don't know. I just needed something. So I went up there, I left my name. She's like, well, somebody can give you a call back or something. Then a guy called me like an hour later, and I recognized his voice from this workshop I went to like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh shit, dope. And we talked, and he gave me some just great words, and we fucking had like a cool talk for a minute. And it really inspired me again. When I woke up this morning, I just had a little bit of clarity that I haven't had in a minute. And I really asked myself, why am I here? Like, what was the whole point of leaving home and moving to Los Angeles? And what have I been working towards the last fucking 6 years of my life? What have I been doing day in and day out? What have I been putting my heart and soul into? What have I been risking to get? What is it? Because that's where I need to keep going. So, and the BMI guy helped me really think about these things. And so, I really thought about it, and I'm like, well, what do? I write songs and I make music. That's legitimately what I do. I have a lot of stuff on my computer, and not all done, it's not all fucking hits, but it's work, it's fucking grinding it out, it's putting in the fucking hours. So, I thought, why would I pull the plug? It's too early. I'm 23. We just got here. Get patient and go forth. So, goddamn, I'm feeling better. Just about life, of course, nothing happened yet, but it was a mental change, and that's what my friend told me that I called originally. That was the original point of this. I called him just to talk as a human. I didn't want nothing from him. I didn't want no gigs. I didn't want shit. I just needed someone to talk to. And he, thank God, picked up the phone. And not only that, but he was very receptive, very honest, very fucking dope. He didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. He told me what I needed to hear. And what I needed to hear was, you can do it. Not only can you do it, you can do it because you've done it. You've already moved. You've already done the hardest part. You've already traveled across different parts of the country. You've done it. It's inside of you. You just have to fucking believe it. And that's what I wasn't doing. That's what I still need to work on, is just believing in myself. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. This is a fucking journey, Ugh. But we're still here. There's still a lot of time left on that play clock, alright? We ain't fucking pulling no plugs. We just got here. Amped up. About to fucking scream. That's where we shot the decent video, by the way. Gonna put that out soon. We've been working on it.
I think what we got here is decent, and that's good enough for me. It's a
So that's what I have to say today. Switch thy mind state, and the world switches. The things that looked like they were holding you back actually are the things that are helping you, and the things that look like obstacles actually are the stepping stones to the next thing. That's life. But when you're in a funk, you think, fuck, I'm done, I'm screwed, that's over with. Nope, that's just what you think. Switch the thinking into, oh, that's the bridge? That's it? We got this shit. We've always had it. So, yeah, that's what I got for you today.
So, the friend that I called, his name is Sean Riggins. He's a great dude. He lives in Atlanta, but he's humble and he's confident. He's honest as shit. We all need that in our lives, right? Honest friends. And so, part of the reason he's been doing excellent is because he got his first gold record. He's a mix engineer, recording engineer. He was a part of this song that you might have heard of.
Is this your song? I listened to it on Spotify. Yeah. I like the remix. Yeah. Ty Dolla, I think, ain't with it. Okay. But yeah, Cap G, he's a double XL freshman.
Congrats to Sean. Fuck yeah, baby.